Hello, 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 guys. We are live. We are live. As you come in on the presentation, go ahead and say hello. Let us know that you can hear. Let us know that you can hear. We will be getting started in approximately 2 minutes. All right, I see some hearts. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Welcome. I'm coming to you live, guys, from Jacksonville, Florida. Hi, Miss Janice King, Trey Bell, welcome, welcome. Alvin, Gerald Moore, welcome. Damon, welcome. Thank you, Miss Janice. All right, guys, we're going to be getting started in about 2 minutes. Hello, hello, hello. So what we'd like for you to do, everybody's saying hello right now, and that is awesome. Make sure you share this presentation. Now, you can only share it if you are on our Facebook page, okay? If you're in the group is private, so you can only watch it in the group. Hey, Naima, yes, whoop, whoop, whoop. But if you are on our page, guys, go ahead and share. Big news tonight. Big news tonight. This is open to the public. We actually have it viewing on our YouTube as well. So go ahead and share, guys. And we will be getting started in 1 minute. Let's play our MLS song. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, we going through a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in.
No dipping, guys.
It's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing a $21. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that song. That is our MLS song, guys. Don't you just love it? Listen, when I came and joined the club, I didn't even know that was our song. I think I heard it every night for like a week. And then I finally listened to the words. You know how sometimes you hear, but you don't hear? And I was like, shut the front door. They are talking about MLS. So the more I hear it, the more I love it. If you hear the words, don't dip, guys. Leave that coin alone. As Wallstreet say, you want to hodl it. That's what it is. It's hodl, which stands for hold on for dear life. Somebody inboxed me yesterday and they were like, Bitcoin going down a little bit. What should I do? Hodl it. Hold on to it. Guys, when it jumps up like that really fast,
like from 38,000 to 41, typically it's going to slow down and even out, right? So don't panic when it drops. It's going to come back up. And it was at 30,000 when I woke up. And right now it's little over 34. So hold on to your coins, right? Hold on to it. So guys, my name is Pamela Jesse. I'm the Director of Operations here at MLS Bitcoin Club. I want to welcome you to our MLS State of the Union. This is a state of our union. This is where we come together every week and we share with you on what's going on, right? What's going on in MLS and rotating hands. So we thank you for being here with us. If you are a guest, you definitely want to thank the person that invited you, because I can tell you guys, it doesn't matter what we talk about. At some point in time, you're going to hear some type of golden nugget that you appreciate, right? It's always something that you're going to gain on these MLS State of the Unions. Basically, any time when our founder and CEO graces his presence, we always learn something. Even if it's tough love, right? We always learn something. So thank you guys for being here. Like I said, make sure you share. We got some big announcements coming tonight. Huge announcements coming tonight. This State of the Union is very important. We got some very important changes coming. We promised you guys some great things coming in 2021, and we are getting started now. Okay, so get out your pen and paper and be prepared to take some great notes. You know, a lot of questions that come in through support can be answered by watching these videos. So if you know someone that may be working, might not be able to catch them at 9 p.m., they may be in other countries, because we do have members in other countries. Make sure that you share that link with them so that they can get up to date, okay? So before I turn it over to Mr. Wallstreet, I do like to go over a couple updates, and then after he speaks, then he'll turn it back over to me and we'll do a little bit of recognition, right? And then just some housekeeping, okay? I guess one of the most important updates for this week is just people understanding that there was a price change that took effect on January 5th, okay? And I think some people are getting a little confused about how to handle those changes. So I just want to go over those again briefly, all right? With MLS, that change really only affects you if it's your anniversary date, okay? Or if you're a new member, right? So currently, the admin fee to join is $149. If you joined with us last year and it's now your anniversary date and you may have paid $99, it is now $149 on your anniversary date, okay? Now, when it comes to a referral bonus, you're only paid on that first initial payment, meaning when that person joined. The referral bonus is not a residual bonus on your anniversary. So please make sure that you understand that if it is an anniversary, that whole $149 goes to the company, okay? All right. On the rotating hands side, it is $99 admin fee that is paid upon startup. You can't do anything until you send in proof of your payment, and they're pretty fast at getting you approved, okay? I think people are forgetting that we need to see that proof. And we don't need just you emailing the ID or the receipt. We need a screenshot, okay? So guys, if you just read the directions, the step-by-step, step 1, right? Update your profile info. A lot of people join and they don't even realize that they haven't added their payment info. Like, how do you want to get paid? We need that first, okay? Update your profile. There are so many members that have not added a beneficiary. And you may think, guys, that you have time, but we've lost members this year that were shocking. Okay. It's not based on age, and you can't go by that. So please update your profile so that we know who your beneficiary is, because we are passing your business on to them. There's money coming in. We want to make sure it stays in the family. Okay. Then the next step, after you make your payment, you send your screenshot into support, and it tells you, please, when you submit that support ticket, not just sending an email, please go in your back office and click the support tab. Okay. Submit that support ticket, and attach that screenshot, and make sure that we have all of the information, because the more we got to go back and forth with you, asking you for additional information that's right there in writing as far as what we require, the longer it takes for you to get activated. And we don't want to hold you up at all. Okay. So make sure your team members are doing that. We had to move the payment information off of the dashboard to cut back on mistakes because people were sending the payment off and that was it. They were not purchasing the position. Okay. So we got to make sure that we follow the directions. After you send that payment off, the next thing you do is you click pending payment. Okay. So the next thing we get is, I paid my money and I'm waiting to be activated. Well, the person you're supposed to pay is sitting in pending payment. They waiting on you to pay them. So leaders, please, when your person come to you and say, hey, I've been waiting days to be activated, I pretty much guarantee you it's a couple things. One, they haven't checked to see who they need to pay. Or two, they never purchased a position. They just sent the money over. So if people follow the steps, don't do what you were doing, right? Don't just send it over. Please follow the steps, okay? And it will walk you through it. And each highlighted word is also a link that takes you directly to where you're going to pay, okay? Or what you need to do. Whatever we're telling you to do, that link takes you there. So you don't have to look for it. So you don't have to guess where it is. So you don't have to look for it on the menu, all right? And then at some point, I will eventually create a video that walks you through, just quick video for each one. But we want to make sure that we're done with changes before we start doing things of that nature that's a little more permanent, right? Okay. So I think that is it for now. We just want to make sure that everybody is clear. One more very important thing. If you know that you have paid a year for at least one phase, and you're getting a message, maybe from the automated system saying you need to activate, you need to submit a ticket. And I think I said this last week. We got thousands of people in the system, and we don't know who has paid for at least one level. So just submit a ticket. Let us know, hey, I paid a year in level 500 or level 150. So we can go in and make you active across the board. It's just that simple, okay? If you feel like, hey, I sent ticket months ago, I don't want to do it again, I can't help you if you don't do that, okay? So please help me help you, and we'll do fine, right? So listen, guys, you are here for the big announcement. You're here for the big changes. So I'm going to go ahead and step out of the way, and I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Wallstreet so that he can share with you that great information. But just before I give it over to him, I just want to let you know a little bit about him. He is our founder and visionary. We call him Wallstreet lovingly, but his name is Darry Perkinson. He is born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. And you know, he's from the projects, guys. He was on welfare, and he's not embarrassed about it. He actually wants people to know that he hadn't been a millionaire all his life, right? He served 20 years in the military as well. He is a computer programmer as well. He is a master trader, okay? So he is okay with knowing that, or you guys knowing that he went from welfare to Wall Street. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our founder and visionary so that he can share some great information with you guys. Wallstreet, you got the mic.
All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Hopefully everybody can hear me. Things are going well for you and your family in the new year. And what we're going to try to do this year is get you to start moving a little bit further up that cash flow ladder. Okay. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is what's happening with Bitcoin, what's happening with MLS. And then we're going to give you some information and what you can start doing to start building your cash flow even further. Okay. So here's the first thing. We're going to talk a little bit about MLS. So right now, our brand new system that we're going to bring on and rotating hands, it's still the same rotating hands, right? But what we're going to bring on and rotating hands is that we are going to have what we call a smart contract. Now, what is that? What's a smart contract? A smart contract is a system that has no hands tied to it. A person makes their payment. All the information goes through that payment. The person gets lined up into the system. And from that system, they get activated. And then the payment where it needs to go to the inviter or to the person, you know, about whatever the case is, bam, that money goes directly, that Ethereum goes right to you. Now we're gonna use Ethereum as a smart contract, because if you understand cryptocurrency, Ethereum is a smart contract. Ethereum is a smart contract. Now, that means hands-free. That means immediate. Now, why did I choose Ethereum? Well, Bitcoin, I'm going to share my screen with you in a second. Bitcoin is the #1 cryptocurrency in the world. I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay. I'm going to share this screen over there. So we're sharing our screen. Hopefully you guys are seeing my screen. And it says Coin Market Cap. So it says Coin Market Cap. That's where it is. That's also part of your back office. You'll learn about Coin Market Cap in your cryptocurrency space. And these are what we call your extra cryptos. Okay. So the #1 Bitcoin based on the market cap is Bitcoin. We had $641 billion is in what's happening with Bitcoin. 641 billion. Okay. Right now, Bitcoin is worth more than Warren Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway. And it's going toward the $1 trillion level. Pretty soon, Bitcoin would be bigger than Amazon and Alibaba and Tesla all together. Bitcoin is headed in that direction. So here's a question for you. If it's headed in that direction, and when Bitcoin pulls back, is that the time to get scared and pull out your Bitcoin or convert it into cash? What's the answer? No. As a matter of fact, it's a place where you should try to get a little bit. $20 worth, $50 worth, $100 worth, right? It's a place when you want to hold on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on its way to being the #1 asset in the world that you can't even touch. It is what they call virtual gold 2.0. Now, people says, well, gold is real money. It is real money. Gold, silver, you look at online, gold is physical, real money, and it takes a lot to transport it, a lot to move it. We got it. But virtual gold is so much more powerful. You can right now, you take 1 Bitcoin and you can purchase 14 ounces of real gold, just 1 Bitcoin. It used to be 5 ounces, right? Then 6 ounces, right? 1 Bitcoin could buy you 5 ounces. 1 Bitcoin could buy you 6 ounces, then 7 ounces, then 8 ounces of gold, 9 ounces of gold. Now it's 1 Bitcoin can purchase 14 ounces of gold. 1. So do you want to sell it? That answer is no. You don't want to sell it. All right. Why Ethereum? Ethereum is rated number 2 in the entire world of crypto. It is at $121 billion. Why do you want to sell that? You don't. That's why we're using it we're going to make a smart contract out of that. Now, Ethereum, I could have chose different coins, Litecoin, Dash, but Ethereum is a coin that the entire world is using as a smart contract to do all the financial stuff almost in the world, except the banks right now. The banks are using XRP, which they are fighting on that. We don't know what's going to happen with XRP, but it still may come around and do some things. But I'm telling you right now, Ethereum is being used, and all the companies, all these brand new projects going on, they are using Ethereum. So you got an email the other day, or you're going to just get in here today. You got to get a Ethereum contract. Ethereum wallet. Now, the way you get an Ethereum wallet it's real easy. If you got a Trezor, you already got an Ethereum wallet. If you got BitPay, you already got an Ethereum wallet on your BitPay. You can buy Ethereum from BitPay. They use Simplex. Your Trezor, you can buy Ethereum from your Trezor. At the very top, it says buy, and it's going to bring you to Simplex. Simplex is a place you could purchase Ethereum, right? So you're going to use Ethereum for that. So the cool thing is, whatever the price level is a fixed price. Instead of you trying to send up dollars, we don't want dollars. You can keep your dollars. We don't want dollars anymore. We are using Ethereum. It's not now, but we're going to be we getting this, working on this right now. So in the next 2 weeks, we are shifting away from dollars. We don't want it. And we're going to move straight into Ethereum. All right. So Ethereum is going up. When Ethereum moves, the same time Bitcoin moves up, Ethereum is moving up. So Ethereum is making, 10% gains, 13% gains. Bitcoin came down in the last 24 hours. It came down 25%. And so did all the cryptocurrencies. And now they're starting to turn the corner, and they start to turn back and go back up again. It's going to go back and retest. I'm going to show you a chart in a minute. It's going to go back and retest all that good stuff, right? Now, another thing you're going to learn to do is get some of these other coins, which I'm going to do a class on these other coins in the top 15, the top 20, okay? Top 15, the top 20 coins in the world, and why it may be a good idea just to add some of those to your portfolio, okay? Take a few extra dollars, get some of that, get it in there, because they can exceed, 200, 500, 800, 2,000%. When you look at the stock market, you're not going to make 2,000%, guys. You might make, 6% here, 7% here. Look at the S&P, the Dow, it made a total of 16% in the entire year. You look at crypto as Bitcoin in one example, it went over basically almost 10,000%. Okay, so if you got some cash flow going, you want to get some Bitcoin, right? Your cash flow is growing so much faster when you include the cryptocurrency. Okay, now let's go to this. I'm going to share my screen. So we got that. I want to say we're going to do a class on this on the crypto. That's going to be part of your training. Inside of rotating hands, there's some training that's going to be put in there on Ethereum. We're going to really concentrate on Ethereum on rotating hand side. Okay. Rotating hands is Ethereum. MLS Bitcoin Club side is Bitcoin. Okay. We dive into these first two areas is Bitcoin, Ethereum. It says, why play with the rest when you can get the best, right? The total asset wealth structure is right here. Bitcoin will go to $1 trillion. It's only $400 billion away. We already at 641 billion. 400 billion more, we had $1 trillion. The market cap is at $1 trillion. Now we're starting to inch our way up into the gold, into what the gold is. The asset class of gold is like $22 trillion. When Bitcoin starts to move up in that range, Bitcoin is going to be worth 100 million, right? They believe it's going to go. I don't know how long, don't know that, but I believe this year Bitcoin will hit $100,000 by June or July, and I believe by December will be at 200,000. Some people are calling it a lot higher. They're saying 300,000. I'm just going off 10x of 2,000, what we had before in 2016 to 2017, and then from 2017 it got up to 10 times that 2,000, which was 20,000. And now we at a point now that we broke 20,000 before January. We got to 40,000 in January, $42,000 to be exact. We got to 42,000, and now it pulled back about $8, $9, $10,000. It's going to hold, turn the corner. I'm looking for a retest at the, at this low print down here. Turn the corner and then go back up. So let me share the other screen with you right now. So let's share the other screen. Okay, I'm going to share this other screen right now, and we are going to share the trade screen. So here's the trade screen. You should now be seeing the trade screen, all right? So here comes a trade screen. Now, this is the way I look at my screens. This is the way that this big pullback, a lot of people lost money in this pullback. I did too. I made some money with it, but I pulled out 5, 6, 7 Bitcoin already. I pulled out 7, and I gave them back half a Bitcoin. To me, that's nothing. Now I'm setting up for the next push. Now, what does that mean? I'm setting up for the next push. It got as high as 42. That number is 42,000 and something dollars. 42 something. I'm just going to leave it at 42. $42,000. And then it went sideways right here. It went sideways. It could not break the high. Therefore, for all my traders, if it cannot break the high, what happens? It will go and make a new low. And so it's dropping down, it's making a low. Now the test we just had was this level right here. That's the test. Okay. You came back. That was about 20 something percent, about 23% pulling back down. And that's okay. So that's what it did. But this move that it was in was way down here, and it just kept going. Look at that. It just kept going. And that price point way down there was like 18,000. And it broke 20. Here's 20,000 right there, 20,000. Okay. 20,000 is right there. So when you think about 20,000 right there, let me make that line a little bit different. When you think about, the market being at $20,000, oh my goodness, what are you saying? That's huge, right? That's huge. 20K. Look at that pink line. $20,000 right there. And all that was profit. And we did that before. That was in December. Look what's going on. So the first week, second week, third week, right? And then here we go in January, first week, brand new year. Look at that. And now we crushed it. We crushed it in a brand new year. And now we're pulling back, which is normal. It's normal. A pullback in the market is not only is it normal, it's healthy. Absolutely healthy. So when you look at this, and I bring this chart to let me bring this chart to a weekly chart. look at the chart. What is this chart showing you? Look at the white bars. Look at the bars getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yep, we had a little pullback right here, a little stub. It's still white though. The bar is still white. The weekly bar is still white, right? And then it's going to hold, turn a corner next week and get another bar, and it may just break through. And we may even break the high print. We may even break the high print of that bar, right? So we start breaking 42,000. We go to 43, 44, 45. Hell, January, we could hit $50,000 by the end of January. What? How hard is it now that you're here? Ask yourself a question. How hard is it for Bitcoin to go to $100,000? People says, well, you know, it's at 20. We went from 20 to 40 in a week. In a week. And the bigger it gets, the stronger it gets, the faster it starts to move. You got it? Now, what's causing this move though? Like, what's causing this? Is it a lot of retail traders coming in? They still there. And when I say retail traders, who is that? That's us. That's retail. We retail. We are not professionals. We just get, you know, people buying Bitcoin because of the hype. They see what's going on. Those are regular folks, you and I, regular folks doing that. But then you have these institutions now are coming in and they are buying it at $50 million worth. Like, not no, you and I buying $1,000, $2,000 worth, maybe 10,000, right? They don't care. Bitcoin is growing because these institutions are dropping millions in it. Let me give you an example. A guy named Michael Saylor. You might look him up on YouTube. Michael Saylor has a big business. They've been having that business for years. He says, I'm going into Bitcoin and I'm going in. And he said he took $100 million, $100 million and bought Bitcoin. You got folks like Mass Mutual just paid $50 million just on getting 1% of the assets, just 1%, and they bought Bitcoin. The hedge funds are now starting to get into Bitcoin. Why is hedge funds jumping into Bitcoin now? Because they said the asset class, notice the language they're using now. Before they called it a scam, it wasn't no good. It wasn't happening. Now they got departments like JP Diamond, right? Jamie Dimon. They got departments tied directly to Bitcoin now, and they got to get more Bitcoin. So what is that doing? It's making on the last report this year, 900 Bitcoin is being created every day. 900 Bitcoin. And as soon as the Bitcoin is going out, they are trying to snatch it up. So what does that mean, guys? I want you to think about that. What does that mean to you if you're inside this club and you sell your Bitcoin because you saw a drop come in and you sold it? That's not good, because somebody's waiting to buy it from you. And when the scarcity gets tighter, when the scarcity, right? What I mean is the float. We as traders, we call it the float. How many pieces of Bitcoin are in the float? And those that's in the float, that number is getting smaller. And as that number gets smaller, Bitcoin goes up. Supply and demand. Demand is up here. Supply is down here. The demand is up here. So as soon as you sell your Bitcoin, people are doing what? They snatching it up. These institutions are snatching it up, right? You want to hold on to that Bitcoin because Bitcoin is gold. Bitcoin is gold. Other coins will be used for everyday trading or buying material and all that good stuff. But the Bitcoin is not going to be used for trading. It's just like you don't use gold for trading. You don't trade your gold, right? People, when you get gold, you pretty much hoard it. You keep it in a safe place. Well, you got to start thinking the same way about your Bitcoin. Whatever you have, you want to safe keep it. One Bitcoin in the future, very soon, will be worth 100,000. I believe by June and July. One Bitcoin in the near future will hit $200,000 a coin. I believe that's going to be in December timeframe. They also talking about Bitcoin will hit 500,000 within the next 4 years, between 2021 and 2025. I believe it's going to happen, and it may happen a whole lot faster than 5 years. If y'all remember in our old slides, we said that one Bitcoin would be able to buy you a very nice, decent car. Well, at 40,000, it's a decent car. Right now it's at exactly 34,197. Let's just say 34,200. I believe you get a decent car with that. When it comes to another 4 or 5 months from now, one Bitcoin will be able to buy you a used Bentley, right? 2-year-old Bentley or something like that, Range Rover, right? In the next year, one Bitcoin will be able to probably purchase you a brand new Bentley, a brand new home, right? $100,000, $200,000 home, right? So you're talking about your scale going up. Your scale is definitely going up. Your scale, your transition to money is definitely going up. So we do have a little motto in here, and we say this: we, MLS Bitcoin Club, can take anyone that will follow the system from welfare to a millionaire. Think about what I just said. That's for all folks on YouTube, all folks on Facebook that's looking, that's up and going. Yes, we get Bitcoin for free. We get Bitcoin for free. We don't earn Bitcoin. We get it donated to us for free by the membership that's coming in, right? So you got to understand that Bitcoin on one side, Ethereum on the other. So since I said Ethereum, let's look at Ethereum. Let's take a quick look at Ethereum and see what Ethereum is doing, because I want to see Ethereum, right? Let's take a quick look at it. Okay. I don't have it on this chart. Let's add it real quick. Let's add Ethereum on this chart. So let's do that. I'm going to go here. I want to bring up Ethereum. Okay. And I want to save this chart as well. All right. And let's change this. All right. And we're going to call this ETH. Okay. What I'm doing. That is called dyslexic, right? ETH. I am dyslexic a little bit. I got to go back and look at my numbers. Okay. So where's Ethereum? If you look at this chart, you think you're looking at Bitcoin, right? It looks exactly the same. it looks exactly the same. So when you look at this is swing. So we're going to call this ETH. Hold on for 1 second. All right. Okay. So when you look at this chart, look at it. It looks just like Bitcoin Club, right? Except the numbers are basically different, right? So that total number there is $1,300.45 was the high print. Where it is right now is right here, 1,065. It got as low as today, right? It got as low as, let me see something here. Yep, that was like earlier today. Let's go look at it real quick. Let's change this chart to a 15-minute chart. All right. And we got as low as right there, 921. Okay. So that was a place to buy, because now it's up at 1,000. So it went lower, right? And we still below this level right here, coming down a little bit, may retest. But the cool thing is, why am I sharing this with you? Because Ethereum, what they believe is going to happen when Bitcoin goes to 100,000, they believe Ethereum would be somewhere around 22,000. 23,000. When Bitcoin goes to 200,000, they believe Ethereum would be somewhere close to almost $80,000 a coin. They believe by the end of the year, Ethereum would be somewhere close to $80,000 a coin. So guess what? When you're in rotating hands, you will have a piece of that, right? You're going to have a piece of that. And guess what? That was given to you. You received Ethereum for free. So we getting Bitcoin for free and we receiving Ethereum for free. That's the power of our club. And as you stay focused, you're going to win. Now, let me say this. For all the folks that's out there that may be listening, I don't just move people, because I know people complain about me. I move some people. I move some people because of requests that happen, but we're not moving anybody else. I just want you to understand this. If you commit to this club, you're going to commit to this club. If you're not going to commit to this club, it's okay. Go do what you got to do. But if you are sitting here and the people that you are working with that know that, and they know you no longer work in this club, and you think you're still going to get paid from them, and they put a request in to move, I'm going to move them. Did you hear that? I'm going to tie your hands to this system. If you build this club, if you build it, you're going to receive straight compensation. We're going to be rolling with it. But if you're sitting there and you're doing everything else, and the people that's below you are working this business and you don't want to do anything, you're not giving them no help. All you're trying to do is get paid from them. And they know what's happening. Your people know what's happening. So if you're not committed to this club, I am going to move them. You can hate me for it. I don't care. Because we're looking for people who want to build this system. Right? If you commit to this program, commit to it. Grow it. Let it be your best friend. For the folks that see this, man, you're going to win. 2021, you are going to win. And for all the leaders out there that's ready to make this thing a reality, yes, we're going to have some great bonuses coming out. Guys, I don't mind giving away money. As you already know, that's my attitude, right? My attitude. How much Bitcoin you think I gave away in 2021 that I did not have to give away? How much you think I gave away? How about
2021 or 2020?
2020. How much Bitcoin you thought I gave away in 2020? Who would take a guess? Anybody know? A round figure. What you think? A round figure of Bitcoin that I gave away in 2020. Gave away to you, to members. Just gave it away. Like all the mothers I gave Bitcoin to. Nurses that I gave Bitcoin to. Somebody did a video. Oh, I gave you Bitcoin because you did a video and I saw your video. I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna give you some Bitcoin." How much y'all think I gave away in 2020? Anybody got a guess? Seeing what you guys writing. This is somebody said about 50. Yeah. Okay, I see that. That was Leona Reeves. I see Dwayne about 10,000. Yeah, about 50,000, $10,000 worth. Yeah. Oh, more than $10,000 worth. I gave way more than 10,000. Oh yeah. But Bitcoin wise, ooh, I gave away about a good 50. You right, Ollie. A good 50. Gave away 50. Now, of course, it wasn't no $20,000. But what is it worth today? If I took 50 Bitcoin today, 50 Bitcoin today, 50. Let's bring it up. Let's see. 50 Bitcoin, right? Let's go to bits to USD. Let's go to bits. See right here, bits USD. Let's go to bits to USD. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna change the bits to Bitcoin, BTC. Okay, and just say 50 Bitcoin today. What is it worth today? What is that? 100. Oh no, that's $1,717,408. That's what 50 Bitcoin is. right? Even if I gave away 30, I'm gonna go as low as 30. 30 Bitcoin. What is that? Right? That's 1 million, right? 1,030,444. That's what I gave away. Done, gone. No crying about it. Here, you know what? Here, take this right here. Take this with you. Here, take this with you. Here, take this with you. I appreciate you being here. If that ain't appreciation, I don't know what you call it, right? But then on the other side, you got people that would say bad things about me, right? I want you to understand the power of what we're doing. You see, you want to be free? I'm going to show you how to be free. I'm going to show you how to be free. There's so many things that in this club that you're going to learn that's going to help you go from, you know, wherever you are, whatever level you may be on, whatever level that you may be on, we're going to show you how to increase that level at least a 10x. You know, Grant Cardone stated that he's 10x in his, you know, this crowd, right? I'm doing the same thing, except your cash flow is immediate. Your cash flow is immediate gratification. No waiting for checks, no waiting for that. So that's why we're making the changes, right? I want you to understand the power of crypto and the power of Bitcoin, the power of Ethereum, the power of these other coins that you're going to be introduced to in our training that's getting ready to come up, right? And of course, we're going to start learning about how to trade in these platforms as well. All right, so enough about that. What else I need to talk about? One last thing, and then we're going to go. So number one, we need the leaders to be focused, because now I'm starting to create a pool of Bitcoin and Ethereum that I'm going to put into a pool, right? And I'm looking for leaders. Now, who can be a leader? Anybody can be a leader. But what is a leader, though? So I think we got to define that too. What's a leader? A leader has to be marketing our system. A leader has to be committed to the MLS Bitcoin Club. That alone took half y'all out. It took half y'all out already, because you got all these other things you're marketing, other things you're doing, right? You don't really have full commitment here. So I'm not giving away money to people no more unless they've fully committed to the MLS system. That's the first thing, right? And then so I'm creating this pool, and maybe every 6 months I'm gonna give bonus money away to people that are doing just that, right? That's doing just that. That's marketing, that's signing up their teams, working with their teams. So why am I saying this to you? Because I want you to be the leader. Now, what does it take to be a leader? Somebody just gets signs up today, brand new person today, get signs up. And all of a sudden you see the value, you start setting up your own Zoom calls, you start, you know, getting your own group of people signing up. The numbers started coming through the system, and I can see exactly, you know, how many people are joining you and your team. I can see it, right? I said, oh, we got a brand new leader showing up. Okay, there we go. Then all of a sudden, wow, that person came out of nowhere and start building a team out. That could be anybody. That's not because you've been in network marketing for 20 years. No, some folks have been in network marketing for 20 years, still ain't make no money. You could be brand new, or you could have been in network marketing. You came over here and you're seeing the power of it because you don't have to sell anything. You're just getting people to see the club, to see what we do. And the more people that do that, you share that with, then that's bonus money. That's bonus money. I'm not an MLM. So no, we're not setting it up like an MLM, but I got the right to give away bonus money. You got it? So that's what we're doing, right? My goal is to trade, to teach you guys how to trade, make small trades, and make additional Bitcoin or additional Ethereum. Notice This is an Ethereum chart. We could trade this Ethereum chart, right? We could trade a Dash chart. We could trade, let's see, well, just off this one by alone, what can we trade? Ethereum, Bitcoin, USD, Bitcoin, Euro, Ethereum, USD, Litecoin, USD. And we got others that's getting ready to come in as well. And then we go to the other platform. We're going to be able to do more, right? It's like 25, 30 cryptos. Plus we could trade stock. Guess what? Not all the stock, but we call CFDs. But we could trade them like Tesla. Tesla's going through the moon right now, right? Tesla, Apple, Amazon. We don't have to chase all the other stocks. We chase the ones that's moving. We get in the ones that's moving and make Bitcoin in that. I love it. I love it. I love what I do because I make Bitcoin. You know, they said I was a master trader, right? So I made 7 Bitcoin. If you look at BIS to USD again, just to give you an example, I'm gonna go back to that just to give you a quick thing here. Okay. When you look at 7 Bitcoin, right? This is right before Christmas. Well, how much is that? $241,981. That's what I just made, you know, during the Christmas season. You got it? 7 Bitcoin. Took it out, moved it. Now that's $250,000. You know, 225,000 is $250,000, right? So that's 250 is $250,000. So we close to $250,000 right there, right? So the thing is, what could you do to learn these little skills that would pay you for the rest of your life, right? You don't have to be a great trader to make money in the market. You just got to know when to jump in the market, and that's what I teach you in our club. So for all the members in the club, you know, it's going to take $5,000 to be in the club. Now, you in Bitcoin and Ethereum, how hard is it to make $5,000? Like literally, how hard is it to make $5,000? It's nothing. $5,000 used to be a lot of money. For me, for my family, it used to be a lot of money. I was on welfare, right? Used to be a lot of money. $5,000, man, $5,000 a day. It's like a $5 bill. It's like me using a $5 bill. You got it? And I'm trying to get you to feel that same way. Know what that feels like. Oh, that's only $1,000. Oh, that's okay. We got that. Once you get that feeling that you know what you have, then you'll commit to what we're doing. I want you to commit to what we're doing. So a leader is going to be ready to commit. Everybody has to commit. Commitment is the key component of you reaching your goals in 2021. If you're in 5, 10, 15, 20 different companies, I don't know where you're going to be. I don't know what you're going to commit to because your focus is not there. And therefore, you when you sign somebody up, you sign them up to what program? Oh, I'm going to sign them up in this program, and then I'm going to lead you to this program, and then I'm going to lead you to this program, and then I'm going to lead you to this program. And then your people looking like, what the hell are we doing? Like, what are you doing? I don't know. We're trying to get what we can get. Well, this program has got instant cash flow, instant cryptocurrency. Today, you're going to get paid today. When the smart contracts come on the rotating hands, no more of you trying to sign this thing here and wait for that person to sign it. So you get, nope, we getting rid of that. No more of that. We getting rid of that. No more of that. It's going to be a smart contract. So we're going to get rid of that. It's going to be good. You ain't got to wait on nobody to approve your payments. If the person don't pay, they don't go in the system. You see, I love that. If they don't pay, they don't go in the system. That's powerful. So no more freebies. You can't get no freebies right now anyway. Some folks are getting freebies, right? We'll sign you up for $10. No more $10 in the rotating hands. Okay, just letting you know, it's no more $10. You got to pay the whole year, and then you pay your $25 and any other level you want to go to. Okay, there you go. With that being said, guys, I'm going to turn it back over to Miss Pamela. She's doing a great job, and we did bring on our 4th person this year, a fourth person is going to be taking over the insurance and also the credit. They're going to be working with me directly with the insurance and the credit to get that going. So we're going to get that stuff squared away and keep that moving, which is good. So yeah, we're gonna really improve our insurance division, because now we got divisions now. See, we growing. We got divisions. So I love it. Miss Pamela, Director of Operations, take it over.
Well, before you go, I saw 2 questions.
Yes.
One came in multiple times. I'm not sure if it was the same person. My memory is not that great.
Okay.
But I did see like 3 times someone is asking you, I guess since you are training us tonight, what is Bitcoin mining?
Okay, question for Bitcoin mining. So Bitcoin mining is people that have these computers and they use their computer to mine. It takes a lot of electricity to mine Bitcoin, right? So we just had a halving. So very few people. Okay, so first of all, let's go back a little bit. So how is a Bitcoin created? The question is, how is a Bitcoin created? And the way it's created, they use miners. And a miner is a person or a company that has computer energy, computers, and they solve a mathematical equation. And a bunch of computers get together and they are trying to solve this mathematical equation. And the first one to come up with the equation is rewarded a block. In that block, they're going to receive Bitcoin to send those transactions off. Okay. So a Bitcoin is created through mining. It's going to solve these equations. And the first computer that does it is going to receive some Bitcoin from doing it. Okay. And every time they have, it's called halving, 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 cuts something in half, then less and less miners are getting paid, right? More and more competition. So right now, that's what's happening right now. We just passed the halving mark. And so Bitcoin is going to do 10x. It's going to go up 10x. We don't know for sure it's going to go 10x, but that's what it did the last 2 times that Bitcoin came and started doing this halving. It grew 10 times the previous high. So last time it did it was 2016. It had a halving. It did it January. The high print was $2,000 in 2016. That was the highest print. And then, so when it started to halve, it didn't move to 2,000, but January of 2017, it got to 1,000. It was at 46. It got to 1,000. And then from that 1,000, it jumped to 20,000. It did 10x, right? So now it hit 20,000 in 2017. We broke through that print. We in a halving right now that just happened in 2020, every 4 years. In 2020, it just had its halving. And now here we are in January, and we just doubled. We're going to 10x 20,000. It just doubled it from 20 to 40, but we're going to 10x it. So 10x it means $200,000. So we believe by the December it's going to hit 200,000. Some folks are calling 300,000. I'm calling 200. Okay, that's what that means. Cool, good answer. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure on this question, but Marina asks basically what happens to the people that are already in with them.
What you mean already in with them? I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either.
Well, let's put it this way. If you are already in and marketing, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We're talking about the people that want to move. Let's say you're a leader. Well, put it this way. Let's say you are a leader and you sign some folks up and they see you're not doing nothing. Like you sign up a couple of people, you're done, right? I'm not signing. I'm not bringing nobody else. I'm not bringing nobody else to MLS Bitcoin Club. And your people see that, and you've been working and you working and you working and you working. And all of a sudden you look up and it says, oh my God. You said, well, what's going on? Why my person ain't here? This person's not even showing up to the meetings. They don't come. They're not giving me no support, right? They tired of just you doing all the work. They sitting back just getting paid. If you talk about that person, he says, hey, you know what? My leader is not working with me no more. I'm done. I'm tired of me doing all the work, all the heavy lifting, and you just sitting here watching me and not giving me no support. Then why are you here? What? I'm tired of being just paying you, because that's the problem, right? We got a lot of people doing it. We got a lot of people doing it. So what I'm saying to you, I'm giving you fair warning. I'm telling you, and I'm giving you fair warning to get involved with MLS. Take the fair warning and get moving. Start to get on the calls. Start, helping them what they need. Do your own team meetings. You see, just get it. The only thing you got to do is get involved. Your job is to get involved so you can keep your team focused and growing. And I promise you, when you start building a team, when you start realizing how big this team can get, guess what's going to happen? You and your team is going to grow financially. You're going to be ready to make this thing a reality, right? That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. All right. What's the next question?
So she kind of clarified. She said in rotating hands. So I'm thinking that what Marina means is when we switch to the smart contract, I guess she's asking what happens to her people. So you can explain that the matrix is going to be intact and fine.
Okay. So if say that part one more time. Say if they one piece at a time. Say it again.
I guess people or her question is in reference to rotating hands.
Mm-hmm.
So when we move over to our smart contract, nothing happens with the matrix. Meaning, even I remember I asked you, do we rebuild our matrix?
No. The matrix stays. The matrix stays the same. The only thing you got to do is update your. The only thing you got to do is update your wallet to Ethereum wallet. That's all you got to do. Your job is to go get your Ethereum wallet. Now, where's that at for the folks out there? You got Ethereum wallet on your trade platforms. You got Ethereum wallet in your Exodus platform. You got Ethereum wallet in your BitPay wallet. You have an Ethereum wallet in your Trezors. You have Ethereum wallets everywhere, right? Ethereum just became the number. It's literally the number 2 oldest cryptocurrency that's been out here with Bitcoin, right? So all this new stuff is coming up, but the old stuff is still rocking it. Ethereum is rocking it. So all you got to do is get you an address, and that's it. No new matrix. Everybody stays where they are. That's it. Everybody stays where they are. Just a new contract, and then it's a smart contract. Somebody signs up, you bring somebody in, bam, it knows exactly where to send the payment to. Okay.
Okay. Do you still have to go through the MLS side first before joining rotating hands?
Right now, you don't. You won't have to. You won't have to, because Bitcoin is higher. We're gonna do something about that in a minute. But right now, no. You can join rotating hands first, right? Because it's cheaper. It is cheaper. Rotating hands is cheaper, right? But except you got to get Ethereum. So you should be right now. You can use cash until about 2 weeks, and then we move into a smart contract, which means no more cash. No cash, no Bitcoin, no Litecoin. It's strictly going to be Ethereum. Okay, because the only way to do a smart contract is with Ethereum. Okay, and that's why we go into that one contract of Ethereum, because it's going to make it cleaner, faster. It's the number 2 cryptocurrency in the world, and why not get it? You got it? There we go. Go ahead.
Okay. Last question, or we'll be here all night. How do non-active people get replaced?
That becomes, it all depends on what you want to do. So if a person says, hey, I don't want to work this no more, and you got somebody to take over their position, we can accommodate you with that. That's easy to do. That's so easy to get done. All we got to do is go on our admin section and go to positions, and then we just go ahead and switch out the person, right? So, but that's between you and your team, though, right? That's not me. That's between you and your team. You can always replace people who don't. Especially, there are some people that didn't pay to join, right? You paid for them to join.
Mm-hmm.
You did it. You paid for them. So whose position really is it? Is it yours or theirs? If they're not working it, take that bad boy back and you get somebody else to replace that person. Absolutely get it done. Right? Especially if you paid the money for it, that's crazy. You spend money for them and then they don't, that's the major problem. You spent money for them, so they had no risk. They had they didn't take it. It didn't take nothing to get going. So therefore, they gave it nothing. Right? That's why I don't pay for my brother or sister positions. They pay for their own. I don't pay for it. They do it. Right? Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. So there are a couple of questions here, guys. I will connect with you later. We don't want to be here all night. Celia Akins, I'll reach out to you. Yolanda, you can reach out to Asada. I'm sure she can answer that for you. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Wallstreet, thank you so much for all the great information. So guys, I hope that you guys understand how huge this is. Like, seriously, as soon as your person signs up and activate, you are paid. You no longer have to go and see who to pay. You no longer have to wait or give them 4 hours or 24 hours to pay, or you don't have to deny anyone. That is going to be awesome. It's what like I said in the email, we're going to alleviate jumping all of the hoops, right? We're going to alleviate those things. So, Wallstreet, were you trying to share your screen? Okay, no. Okay, hold on.
No, you can stop. Yeah, stop sharing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You got to stop it.
Okay, I got to stop it. Stop sharing. There you go. Okay. All right.
All right, guys. So quickly, let's do some recognition and then we are out of here. Okay. So we always want to recognize our top leaders in the club on the MLS side and on the rotating hand side. Remember, we will always recognize 10 people on our flyer, which will be posted in the Facebook group and on the Facebook page. And we're going to also start posting it on our Instagram. But on our MLS State of the Union nights, we will only recognize the top 5. Okay. So top 5 sponsors, referrers for MLS. Number 1 is Rossi 66. Number 2 is KTB 1325. Number 3, Business Girlfriend. There she go again. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th week in a row. KL Sunshine 732 and Negda Mend D. Okay. Congratulations. Top 5 MLS sponsors. Let's go to top 5 rotating hands. All right. Wealth First 20. That's number 1. Number 2 is Amina. Number 3 is SC Matlock 1. Y'all see I'm getting better with these usernames. You know why? Because I went and looked them up. Sometimes you can tell these usernames are connected with their names. So it helped me. So number 4, L Threat Senior. And then number 5, FRN2 FRN. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. You know, a lot of times when you make changes, the people joining, it kind of slows down. Even sometimes when the changes are better, it's like people have to understand what happened and then they start going crazy again. So we commend you for continuing to work your business and being consistent. Some of these names you see again. MLS Top Money Earner, Asada was number 1 for this week. Number 2, again, Negda Mend. Okay. Number 3, FRN2 FRN. Number 4, Rosita G. And number 5, Avatar Trader. Okay. And then lastly is our top 5 money earners in rotating hands. That's that Business Girlfriend 313 again. Yep. Angela P. Dansall 777. Asada number 4. And Ashiris number 5. We got to kick Ashirus out of the way, y'all. We ain't going to be.
Yeah, get that one out of the way. I'm going to count that one.
All righty. So, guys, that is basically it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I hope that you were able to get some valuable information. I know that I was. Again, this will be available on our Facebook page. The replay is always there. The replay is in our group. And tonight, guys, we were actually live on YouTube. Okay. So you got several places to find it or to reshare it. So our leaders, listen. We got thousands of people in the club, some active, some inactive. Reach out to everyone and let them know what's coming. Send the link to the replay, okay? So that they can get up to date and maybe understand that they might want to make some changes, all right?
Before you go, I'm looking at this message from Rivera. All right, says I own 2 restaurants, right? On 2 restaurants. Here's the question. Have you made $1 million in your restaurants by having 2 restaurants? If not, then I would have some flyers you give away to the people in the restaurant. Let them get your employees to start getting to the club, and so that they can start spreading the word with the people, and your employees should be tied to you in your restaurant inside this club, MLS. Rotating hands, and before you know it, you're gonna have about let's just say 10 extra Bitcoin. So what is 10 extra Bitcoin? What's 10? I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'm gonna let you know what it is. You can find this on Bits to USD, right? So if I go to 10 Bitcoin, 10, right? I'm giving you a quick plan. 10 Bitcoin is $342,000. $342,000. And let's say you do that once a quarter. So in 1 year, you got 30 Bitcoin. If you got 30 Bitcoin, how much is that? That's $1,227,044. $1,027,044. As Bitcoin continually keeps going higher and higher, that price is also going to go higher and higher, right? So why am I saying this to you? You don't need a lot of Bitcoin to be rich. 5 Bitcoin 3 years ago was 100,000. 2017, I sold 5 Bitcoin for 100,000. The same 5 Bitcoin today, just right now, off this price point, is $171,000. You see, the same work, the same exact work, except you got a lot more money working for you. It's easier to make your cash flow in Bitcoin and crypto in crypto alone than when you're dealing with dollars, it's so much slower. But when you take them same dollars and you incorporate it into the crypto space, it grows so much faster. And that's why people are jumping in there. Okay. I just want to answer that question.
All righty. Yeah, that was a long comment way back there, Wallstreet. Good job. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So we're going to close it out. Thank you again for being here with us. And you guys have a wonderful week, a MLS Experience week. And we will see you on Friday. Don't forget, we have C-Note Fridays now that are live. So if you haven't gotten the flyer that gives you a breakdown of all weekly MLS Experience events, make sure you get that flyer, guys. It is on the Facebook page. It's in the Facebook group, and it was emailed to everyone. Okay. So we'll see you guys Friday. Thank you so much. We're going to close out with our song. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see,
Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out. Learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, we going through a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well. MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology. A way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency. 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 Changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank for a mission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing $1.21. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, guys. Good night.